Alright guys, so I think we are live. This is my first time ever doing this, so bear with me if some things are being worked out still. I'm just kind of making sure all the settings are good and everything's working, so if you are watching right now, go ahead and let me know how the volume and everything sounds. If the music's too loud, if the mic's too loud or anything, let me know before we really get into it. How's it going, Jelly? You are monkeys here also. Awesome to see you guys both here. Thank you for coming out and supporting the first ever stream. Does everything sound all right as far as, you know, like the volume and everything? Nothing's too loud, the mic's not coming in too loud or anything. My mic's quiet? Okay, let me... Hey, how's it going, man? Thanks for joining. Okay, I'm turning my mic up a little bit. We tested everything last night, and my mic volume was really loud for some reason, so I turned it down, but I'm turning it back up. I'll kind of try to even it out so it's not too loud for some people and not too quiet for others. Awesome. I'm just getting the Ark all set up and ready to go. Today we are going to be building a new egg hatchery, obviously, as you know by the tile. So my first egg hatchery I did, while I think it was cosmetically pleasing, it wasn't the most practical, I would say. So the goal for this one is to make it more practical, kind of get more of the things you actually want in there if you're raising babies and hatching eggs and everything. And then also to obviously make it look cosmetically pleasing as well. So we're basically going to go with kind of like an industrial feel, something you would see in like Jurassic World or Jurassic Park. That's my goal for it. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, but obviously we're going to work some things out and figure it out as we go. So I'm going to go ahead. I think we've got some people in here. I think we're pretty good to go. So we're going to go ahead and move over to Ark and start getting ready. Alright, so I am just out here in the desert on Ragnarok on my single player world. I just really wanted somewhere flat that we could build. I didn't like actually look for like a really, great looking area. I just wanted somewhere that we could do the build and, it would be easy to see it and easy to lay it all out and everything. But if you were want to build out here, because it is a very flat area, so here's the chords for that. If you were to want to build out here in the desert, I think I built one of my arenas out here that I did a while back. I built it out here in the desert, so it's just a good flat spot out here, a lot of flat land where you can build larger structures. It's a little bit framey. Yeah, I'm seeing that on my end too. I'm seeing I have a little bit of like frame issues. It might just be loading into Ark and everything, getting the game going. Hopefully once we start like getting more into it, it'll kind of settle down some. Oh, Sandy's here also. Amy's here. Thank you guys for joining. All right, so yeah, one more time again. This is where we're building at. Just out here flat in the desert. I removed all of this stuff from my inventory, and then it all, Ark did Ark, and all of it came back overnight. So I didn't get on early enough today to remove a bunch of stuff, so we're gonna have to kind of sort through stuff. So for the actual foundation, I'm gonna go ahead and use stone for like the bottom portion, but we are gonna build up off of that and then use metal to kind of protect the build a little bit more. So I'm just going to start off with like a row of 4, I think. I kind of want to make like, I don't know exactly what shape it would be. Almost like a circle, but not really a circle. Oh, we're going to find somewhere a little bit more flat than this. This ground is just not... I'm playing on official settings, so if the ground is not like perfectly flat, I'm gonna have issues with placing stuff down. There's like a little bit... Looks like there's like a little bit of a hill. I guess I must have moved a little bit. Let's go over here. This should be a little bit more flat. Oh man, we're keep. Sorry guys, I had this spot picked out and I put it down and like got my foundation ready, but for some reason, I guess I'm not in the exact same spot I was. I just need to find a good. All right, this should be fine right here. There we go. All right, that should do it. If we can make it across the side, we should be good. All right, so this is going to kind of make up the center of the hatchery where we're actually going to be hatching all the eggs and whatnot. I'm going to add some rooms on the side. I just want to make sure real quick I actually have enough room to do it. And then I'm not going to run into any like foundation issues. All right, this side's good. This side might be the only side that we have issues with. Hopefully we went far enough. All right, so we're good on both of the sides. So basically what I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to have like the center area be like our main hatchery. And then one of those sides is going to be like what you would call like a murder room where you would take any of the, obviously the babies that you don't want, that don't have good stats or whatnot, and you would dispose of them appropriately. And then the other room is going to be like where we keep our fridges and our cryo fridges and whatnot. So it's going to be kind of like a laboratory room. So I'm going to go ahead and destroy these real quick because I just want to build the main portion first. And then we'll just start working on this. So I'm going to go ahead and switch all of these down over to block real quick, all these normal foundations. Oh, there's one on the corner. I will point out one thing, if you're wondering, I don't know if you've caught it or not. If you notice when I come over something and you see my name tag, you'll see personal owner says daddy. I'm not some kind of weirdo. This is just on my solo world, or like my co-op world, whatever you want to call it, is where I play with my son. So we're in a tribe together. So yeah. Alright, so there we go. That's going to be our base, our foundation for the main part, all filled in. Obviously, you would switch those middle ones to block 2. I don't think I'm going to do it just to save time. I don't want to spend too much time doing little stuff like that. But yeah, I think this is going to make up the foundation for our build. So let's go ahead and get out some pillars now. All right, so I want to frame this. I want to have like a gateway that comes in here at the front. So we're gonna put a wooden fence foundation here and a metal pillar on each side of it, and then do that again right here, just like that. Your daughter does all the breeding and hatching on your single player world. Yeah, my son, when we play together, he basically just makes me tame stuff and then uses my tames to chase me around, or our tames to chase me around and harass me. So that's basically his style of play, I guess you would say. Okay, I'm gonna have the room sticking off of the side, so I don't know. I guess I'll put some pillars. I'll put a pillar right here on the corner of each one of these. I think that's all the pillars we'll put on the main portion. I mean, we're going to build them higher as we continue to build, but as far as like the structure goes, I think that's all we'll do so far. So let me go ahead and get out some walls. So I am going to be leaving a spot open, so I'm going to need a double door frame also. Oops. Second generation Ark players, this is the future. Yeah, my son is absolutely loves Ark, loves dinosaurs and stuff. I mean, it's really cool. It's really cool, like having your kid also be into something like this, where you can kind of you know, play along with them and stuff. He likes to play Minecraft more, but you know, I try to avoid playing Minecraft as much as possible with him. So we'll just leave we'll go ahead and leave 2 of these spots open, just to kind of have it look, you know, even on both sides. So basically what I'm creating, for those of you, I mean, a lot of people probably have already built hatcheries. I'm making the subfloor where we're going to have all of our HVAC units or our Dimetrodons and whatnot underneath. Hello, Kennedy. That's my sister-in-law. Thank you. Yeah, so this is where we're going to be, like, you know, we're going to fill this in, and then, you know, obviously put a bunch of air conditioners and whatnot down there. So yeah, we'll go ahead and fill that in with ceilings now. That's metal, isn't it? Yeah, that's wood. Or stone, I'm sorry. Alright, so now we got the subfloor filled in there on the top. So we'll obviously have access to it from over here. We'll go ahead, when we get towards the end, we're going to throw all of our air conditioners in here. Now I am going to use a tech generator just so I don't have to lay out all the wires, but obviously you have plenty of space because we're going to put our generator down here on the ground. So you're going to have plenty of space to fill this in with Dimetrodons, wires, whatever you want to put down there. And then obviously your air conditioning units. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to build these pillars up a little bit more here on the front and on the back, and then I'm going to throw some gates right there in the middle of them. So I want to use a stone or a metal gate and is this the reinforcement right here? Oops. Thank you, you're a monkey. So let's go ahead and build these. I think we need to put 2 more on. No, probably 3 more actually. to get them up above the gate. Oh, I need a fence foundation. And we'll just go ahead and snap a gate frame just to that like this. And then go ahead and fill that in. And we're going to do this on the back side as well. Yeah, Sandy, it's extremely frustrating. I've been trying to go more with official settings, just because, you know, obviously I don't want to, you know, turn away people that play on official, and that has been the biggest thing, trying to build on official settings. Just trying to remember to get your pillars all placed before you place anything else on top of it. Yeah. I wanted to do the stream on official settings so that anybody who's watching that's going to be playing unofficial will know that they can also do this. So, figured we'd just go ahead and deal with the official settings issues now, so that anybody who's watching can go ahead and build along or whatnot. Alright, I'm going to get out some walls. I think I'm going to start using metal walls now instead of the stone. Not sure exactly how high we're going to take this. We're just going to kind of mess around and see how it looks as we go. Okay, now this area over here is again going to open up. So in the middle, I'm going to get out some metal double door frames and do the same thing we did below it. Yeah, Jelly, I have not played on official settings. I haven't played on an official server since, I want to say, probably 2000... Oh, probably late 2015, maybe? Yeah, probably like, you know, way back on the, you know, Steam early release days back in 2015. Was the last time I played official. I switched to unofficial and never switched back. Mainly just for the building. I mean, there's just so much more you can do on an unofficial server. Or at least so much more you can do easily without having to like find workarounds and whatnot. Did that place in the same spot? No, that did not. Go ahead and throw some more pillars on it. Very brief visits. Yeah, like I said, I haven't played at all. I bounced around on unofficial servers over the last, like, you know, what's it been, 4 years now? And I've taken breaks and stuff too, where I just haven't played Ark at all. But yeah, I've been unofficial since 2015. Let's get out our stuff that we're going to use for this kind of like little side area. So I'm going to keep the bottom level stone. I'm going to start building up these side portions. So just going to do like a little rectangle over here on each side. Oops. And then go ahead and switch, at least switch these outer ones to block just to give us that appearance. And I think on the inside one right here, I think I'll place, let's see. Yeah, I think I'll hug the corner and place the door on the inside. I'm going to place a door back here too, just so we can access it from either side. Yeah, I've been telling Ned, you know, I've obviously talked to Ned a good amount recently working on the newest survival story builds and whatnot. And I've been telling him I plan on joining the server and playing for a while now. Maybe doing like a playthrough on his server, but I haven't pulled myself away from doing the builds and whatnot long enough to actually start playing again. Alright, so yeah, we have these 2 rooms now. So the one on this side over here is going to be like our murder room up top. And then the top side of this one over here is going to be like our laboratory, like storage, or like where our feeding trough and whatnot is. So I'm going to fill in this one's like floor with metal ceilings, because obviously you don't want to be able to destroy it. If you're like, you know, killing off your babies, you don't want to accidentally destroy your ceiling. So we'll just go ahead and fill this in. Oh, actually, crap. See, Jelly, or not Jelly, sorry, Sandy, we were just talking about this, and I completely forgot to do it still. We need to place pillars first. I've only done like 4 or 5 videos now with official settings, so I'm still like really getting used to using doing the pillars first. But we just talked about it, and then I completely forgot. But this is why you do the live streams and stuff, so you can figure stuff out, exactly what you want to do for the build. Oops. So I think we'll go with that for the sides. Go ahead and do that on the other side real quick. Alright, problem solved. Now we can go ahead and continue along. Yeah, you gotta get in the habit of it. Yeah, it's a big change. And it's sometimes just easy to forget when you're just getting into building and just going. We recorded some of the Swamp Tribe last night. So actually the Swamp Tribe, I jumped in kind of, I don't remember what day it was, but I jumped in a little bit late one night. And the Swamp Tribe area, Ned and some other people that were in there building with him had already done a lot of that. I kind of went back over it and like refined it and added some more stuff. But yeah, Ned and a few other of his, like the volunteers that have been helping with the builds, actually did a good amount on that already. I did a lot for the new Howling Wolves compound. I basically did that one entirely. I mean, they kind of helped out a little, added some ideas and whatnot. And then the one that's going to be in the Redwoods, I did that one entirely too. So, yeah, but that swamp one looks really cool. It really fits the like the atmosphere and stuff of what he was going for. They really nailed it without me even really having to do much to it, to be honest. I just kind of came in and finished it off. Okay. I don't know which this over here is our front side. Which side's our front side now? All right. So those are the so we have the bottom areas done for each of those. Now we actually do need to go ahead and get out our tech generator now. And I think we're going to have to destroy these ceilings to place it down. I don't think you'll be able to place it with the ceilings in place. So we'll just go ahead and throw this down here. I'm not going to power it up yet because I don't want it doing all its crazy stuff while we're still building. But we're going to store that down here. So yeah, like I said, basically you'll have our tech generator down here or a normal generator, whatever you want to use. And then we'll have all of our, air conditioning and stuff down here. Welcome, Krabby. Glad you could make it. Hope it lives up to your expectations here. Oh, okay. So you were. Oh yeah, you were in there when we were messing around. We were messing around throwing spears. I don't remember who we were throwing the spears at, but we loaded somebody up with like 100 spears. All right, Sandy. I'll catch you later, man. Thanks for stopping in. Hope to see you before the stream's over. All right, so we're gonna go ahead on these outside ones. We're gonna go ahead and build these up out of metal on both of them, actually, on both of the outside portions. All right, so there's a lot of glare right now. We're gonna add some more detail into the metal to kind of get rid of that, and also to make it look obviously nicer than it does now with just the metal. Let's go ahead. We need metal ceilings to fill this in, so we don't want it to be able to be destroyed, like with pretty much the whole purpose for this room. Did those place? Yeah, they did. Should I make sure we place all of these in the same direction? All right, let's go ahead and build up our entryway real quick. We're gonna get out some more foundations. We are going to get out some walls and slope walls. And then just some stairs, I think, should do it. That should be good. Kind of want to like frame the gate, so I'm gonna like try this. Hopefully we saved enough space there on the back side to be able to do this back there as well. Hopefully we aren't too close to the hill. Oops. Right, so that frames it nicely. Then we're just gonna go ahead and fill that in. And then obviously drop some stairs down here on the front. Should we put more stairs right here? Just to kind of bring it all the way down to the ground? I think so. If you guys don't think we should have stairs going all the way down to the ground, let me know. Let me know what you thought about that part. Okay, that one works. Come on. Alright, sweet. I was a little worried there that this one was not going to work as we got kind of closer. Yeah, if you want to rotate like the actual snap point, like if you're trying to like switch which snap point it's going on, it's Q on keyboard, so like that. And then if you're just trying to like flip the wall like around, it's E, like that. So E flips it and then Q rotates it. Come on. We might not be able to... Well, we should be able to place stairs. Stairs should be able to clip down. Yeah. Alright, so we have our entrance made up. Let's add another stair right here in front of this door. We'll add another one next to it as well. Alright, so here's what we have so far. It's starting to come together. I'm going to build these top parts up a little more. So I want it to stand up above the, you know, like the side portion over there. I don't want it to be like even with that. And if you are watching this and you're going to try to like go back and follow along, just make sure when you place these ones right here that you are getting the snap point that's snapping to the double door frames and whatnot below and not the ceiling. But I will make a full tutorial of this video. That's the intent, is to do the live stream and then make a full tutorial afterwards. So that will be coming out eventually. So you'll have a step-by-step tutorial to show you how to do all this. Oh, we didn't get one right here. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and add some more detail to the side now. Yeah, snapping an arc it's something else. Especially the triangle roofs, those are just absolute nightmares trying to make those triangle roofs work. We're going to get out some stone railings. So like one of my favorite things to do is to use thatch ceilings and then stone railings to add like detail. So I'm going to rotate the snap point again until I have this one, and then just go ahead and place it and it'll snap in. I'm going to do that over on the side ones. I think I'm going to do something different on the like front portion. So we'll do that again right over here on this one. A lot of my builds, I try to like keep both sides the same. I'm just kind of like a pet peeve or like OCD, I guess, for that. Like I need both sides to have like the same stuff going on. Oops. Now, the one thing I will say about these railings on this side that's going to be our murder room. Is the roof still open? Yeah. So they are going to stick through a little bit, and you will be able to see them. So you might be able to shoot those if you're like using, you know, whatever weapon, like an assault rifle or something to kill off your animals, or like a shotgun or whatever. So if you're trying to use this as a murder room and you don't want to like have the risk of destroying those railings, I wouldn't place those there. But I mean, you know, it's just stone railings. If you have to repair them, you have to repair them. I think it adds a nice enough cosmetic touch that you would want them there. We said nice tip, talking about the using the railings as like lining to add detail. Thank you. Welcome Yeet Yeet. welcome to the stream. I like the name, man. Jelly said I'm the same. Symmetry is something I can't. Yeah, I usually always try to make my builds symmetrical on both sides. Sometimes I don't, but most of the time I do. Be very careful here we don't accidentally destroy the stuff behind it. And then we can go ahead and build up this portion. I think let me get out metal and stone railings both. So I'll build this one in stone and I'll do the other side in metal, and you guys can tell me what you think looks better. Alright, so I think personally I'm leaning towards the stone. I just like the look of the bottom of stone railings. I think it adds like a good like texture and thickness to builds. But let me know what you guys think. You know, if you like the metal better, just let me know what you think looks better, the metal or the stone there on top. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of continue along with what I'm thinking about doing, but you guys let me know what you think, and we will change either side to what you guys decide. I'm going to go ahead right here on these corners. Let's try this out. Let's see how this looks. Instead of the railings, we're going to use door frames. Hold on. We got to get the right snap point. Amy said stone. I think the stone too. Oh, there we did it. We destroyed the metal. First one down. First metal wall destroyed while trying to place something in front of it. Oh yeah, I think that looks good. I like that. Come on. Official settings are being a little buggy. I had it right there. I had the one I needed. There we go. All right, so if Amy's speaking for all of us, we're gonna go with stone. If you wanted metal, speak up now. Thank you, monkey. I was trying to go for kind of like more industrial and kind of like, I don't know, I guess a little bit more intimidating looking. Our last hatchery that me and Monkey did together was very like I mean it was nice looking, but it was very cosmetic only, and I don't know, not really like industrial looking. I wanted to kind of get more into the industrial side of building. This is the biggest headache of Arc, is when it doesn't want to let you place something, you have to move around and find like the angle that it will let you place it from. Yeah, yeah, it was very cute. This one's a little bit more, I guess, on the less cute side. And Monkey, I mean, this is going to be the next build that I send your way. I'll probably start, recording it and making the video out of it, later today. So this way you get kind of an idea of what's, coming your way ahead of time. And you kind of can already start thinking about what you're going to do. Yeah, that's true. This one isn't for announcing a baby, so it doesn't have to be cute. It can be a little more rugged. It's okay. And that was kind of crabby. That was kind of my thought for this one was, I wanted to make sure I got all of the actual, meat and potatoes of a hatchery with the murder room and everything in there. So I was like, well, let's be real. We need to make this look a little more, what it is, a factory for pumping out babies and murdering the ones that don't make the cut. All right, so I want to build up like the middle of the top higher than the sides of the top. I kind of want to like have the topmost part be layered a little bit also. Oh, you know what? I am going to change something in here actually. I'm going to change this to greenhouse because I want this to kind of be like a laboratory. So before we go ahead and do the top, I'm gonna fill in these inside portions a little bit. Did I not click it? There it is. Okay. So this side is going to be our murder room. So we'll go ahead and fill these in with metal double doors. So now after you hatch all the babies in here, you can obviously, the ones that you don't want to keep, you just bring them in here and, do what you got to do. Take care of business. And then we're going to change this out to greenhouse. I should be able to just destroy it. Nothing will happen if I destroy it. Oh, I don't want that snap point though. Actually, let's go ahead and... Did we manage to keep the metal? Actually, we're going to keep metal up here on the very top. My bad. One of these is higher than the others. We need to figure out where we snapped that it ended up higher. There we go. Alright, so there we go. That's going to be kind of like our laboratory area inside of here. So this is where we're going to have like our fridges and our cryo fridges and whatnot. I already have the door out, don't I? Let me go ahead and see. I might have to destroy. Well, I am going to have to. Man. So this is the problem when you're kind of like trying to figure out a build still on official settings, is that you end up having to go back and destroy stuff to place what you want. So we're going to end up having to destroy this stuff anyways. Let me let the wreckage clear first. I'm going to do this on this side as well. Oh yeah, Monkey, I'm excited to see what you do. What kind of creative stuff you come up with to show off that it is, you know, intended for murdering babies, unfortunately. So we just need one, and then we're just gonna place. I'm just gonna place 2 pillars just to kind of divide up the, you know, like inside portion. Now this is like, I don't know that I want 2 doors right here, but this is where like wanting it to be symmetrical is kind of like bothering me. Like I feel like I need to have 2 doors. Alright, that looks fine. Go ahead and do this side real quick. We're going to have to destroy this part up top again. Otherwise, it's gonna, the fence foundation is going to want to snap to that ceiling. There we go. And then we'll just get out our metal door frames again. Or, yeah, our metal double door frames. And then we should just need metal ceilings, and then we need our stone door frames, and then we'll be back to what we had. Do I not have stone door frames anymore? Nope, I ran out. There will be blood on the walls. Oh man, I might be taking it a little too far. No, I'm just kidding. Oh wait, okay. Double door frames are the weird ones that it looks like they're facing the wrong direction, but they're not. We need a wall. Okay, I actually did face in the wrong direction. Okay. Wait, no, it didn't. No, it didn't. We just built it too high. So we want the lower snap point, this one. There we go. Okay. This one, I think. Alright, sweet. Everything is good now. Go ahead and place these back. Now we have a pillar that kind of divides the door frames a little bit on both sides. Go ahead and add our walls back over here. Place our ceilings back as well. All those walls line up, yep. And then we placed those wrong, of course. Alright, I think, other than doing this one over here, I think that brings everything back to how we had it. Now we got a pillar dividing up those walls. We have all our rooms made inside here. Alright, well, we're going to continue with the top, and then once we get the top done and just kind of fill everything in, that'll pretty much be it. So, like I said, I think I want like this top, like the middle portion to be a little bit higher. I'm going to bring these over and then get out some pillars. So I think I want like this portion right here to be one higher than the other, than like this area over here. Something like that, maybe. So let's go ahead and get out some ceilings, some stone ceilings. That's not stone. And just kind of try to fill in this other portion. So we need a triangle first. Make sure we're snapping it to the metal, not the stone. So just kind of like something like that. Just kind of like a little bit of a shelf going around the outside. All right, yeah, I think I like that. Imagine placing spiked walls under the floor, let baby dinos wander and fall into the murder room. An automated system. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad idea. You can just kind of like leave one space open inside of there and then let them like wander into it. I thought about, we were talking in my Discord. By the way, guys, if you are watching this and you haven't joined my Discord yet, there is a link in the description. You can join the Discord, chat with all of us. Most people in here are probably already in it, but you can chat with us, share pictures of your builds, of like stuff from my channel that you've built on your server, and also we just have a bunch of fun chats. So we have like one that was You Are a Monkey's idea that's completely all just GIF chat, where we just basically talk using GIFs. But anyways, join the Discord, come hang out with us. But yeah, I think it was Krabby, you were talking in the Discord about something about like using lightning wyverns. I thought about like leaving a spot open like right here where you could just like walk a wyvern up and just shoot into it. But yeah, I ended up not doing that. But if you want to be able to use a wyvern, or maybe you could have it like on the side over here, like you could leave this side open and use like a wyvern to just come and lightning strike everything out of existence. But yeah. So if we want these to face outward, this next layer of walls, I think we might have to build thatch walls up. Obviously we could flip it, but then you run into the issue with like snap points and whatnot. So this is probably gonna be like the most tedious part to do this, just to get one high wall. And then I'll place a metal wall on top of that and just go ahead and destroy it all. So that metal wall is facing the right way. Now metal you can't really tell, so I'm a little bit tempted to just say, like whatever and just place it the other way. But yeah, I mean, you can't really tell, but just for the sake of, snap points and whatnot, I am going to do this. Just because if you just flip the wall, you'll end up with like backward snap points and your ceiling might overhang and whatnot. Oops. Actually, you know what? We could do something much easier than this. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. Sorry. Okay. So much easier than using thatch walls. We'll just place a ceiling on the inside and just snap from the inside like this. There we go. So that's basically simulating as if you had like a wall going down. We need like a trap door so you can keep and cryo the dinos you want and then flip the switch and they fall to their death. Oh my goodness. So you just keep the ones that you want, you know, the good guys alive, throw them in the cryo fridge real quick, and then just pull the lever and just let everybody else just fall to their death. If nothing else, just like the video you could make out of like putting all of your good stuff away, cryoing it all, and then, you know, just some like cryptic music, and then just like a lever being pulled and everything falling to its death. That might be worth it. Just to be able to make that video, I think you should do it, Krabby, just to make that funny video. Don't forget to give one to the lava gods once a week to guarantee good babies in the future. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know which ones. I feel like that might... Yeah, that's even. Okay. I feel like I would just end up falling to my own death a lot. I mean, isn't that Ark, though? Isn't Ark basically just finding new ways to die accidentally? Fun new ways to die every day? Alright, let's go ahead and fill this top portion in. So we're going to use, obviously we need our metal ceilings. I think we're going to need, or we're going to use stone. We'll use stone for the top. So let's use some stone ceilings. So obviously the triangles. Let's try, we're going to try two different things. We'll do a greenhouse, and then we'll also add like a hatch frame just to see what it looks like. I don't think I would want the metal hatch frame top, though. Where's the reinforced? Oh, the trapdoor. Duh. Oh, wait. That's not the right one. That's the right one. Alright, so let's go ahead and fill this in first. Want to make sure we're getting it on the right snap point. Well, I guess we don't have to really have to worry about that on the front. And then this will be a triangle right here, and then normal going across. Right? All right, two triangles. No. Well, yeah, we're gonna need two triangles. Okay. Let's go ahead and fill this in with triangles. Fill this in with triangles. Actually, I don't... Yeah, we won't actually be able to use a hatch frame because it doesn't... it's not the right amount of space. So we'll go ahead and just fill this in with greenhouse and see how that looks. And then let's get out some railings and just, again, put railings going across the top. That one's snap tire. It's only the triangle ceilings you have to worry about the high snap point, I think. Just gonna kind of back this up evenly. What do you guys think about the greenhouse in the middle of the ceiling? Let's look at it from the inside. Looks like it's about to start raining. I guess it's a good thing we're heading inside. I think I like it. I think it'll bring in some good light, some natural light to the build. So it looks like from overhead. So yeah, again, middle area for raising them, or for hatching them. We'll put all of our, let's get some fridges and whatnot out. I guess I already had, did I get the cryo? We'll do a tech trough, just, you know, to have a the best that we can. So we can just do like cryo fridges on one side. So if you do want to end up, you know, cryoing some stuff or building some murderous trapdoor in the bottom where you can drop everything to its death, we can have our cryo fridges right here. Let's start from over here on this one. I think we're only gonna be able to fit 4. Maybe we can squeeze a 5th one in here. No. Official settings don't wanna be nice. So you can fit 4 cryo fridges. Obviously, if you want to put more like along this back wall or something, you can. We'll throw some normal fridges over here. I'm not gonna worry about like lining these up perfectly. Just want to get them down. Obviously, if in the video or in the actual video, we'll use the ladder and line them up perfectly. I just want to see how many we can fit and whatnot. Looks like they're a little off the wall. We are gonna fix that. This is like, I don't know if there's a trick that you can use to like better judge these, but like fridges are like the bane of my existence when it comes to placing an item down, because that backside, like, it does not look like it's sticking that far out. We'll go right there. That should be good, right? Yeah, okay. I guess on official settings is actually a little easy because you know it's not good if it's, you know, in the wall. You probably can only fit 3 fridges over here. So just when, you know, when we're actually placing them, we'll space them out a little bit more evenly. But I'm just kind of trying to give you guys an idea of what I was thinking for this area. So obviously fridges to keep any kind of food or whatnot that you're going to use to raise the babies. And then we'll throw our tech trough down right here in the middle of these 2 pillars. So that we can have something that's, you know, providing food and everything. And then I think the last thing that we really have to do, I think the outside's good. One thing I thought about that we could do, if you want to be able to get like stuff outside while it's still like somewhat small, like, so if you're raising T-Rexes and you want to bring them outside, we could build like a wall going around the back side here. Now I think this is it would be hard here because it's not very flat. But obviously using pillars and whatnot, you could build like a big wall going around the backside where you could then have like a backyard that you could bring stuff out to and raise it outside if you wanted to, once it's like, you know, past the point of needing to be inside. Obviously this isn't intended for PvP, so I would hope this is probably inside your base anyways. So if you want to take stuff outside, you should be safe to do so inside of your base. Let's go ahead down here. Now, I don't know, I'll throw a few down just to do it. But I'm not gonna fill this thing out with air conditioners in this stream, just because I don't think there's any real reason to sit here and fill it out with air conditioners. But obviously you would just, you know, put these how you want them throughout the bottom floor, Dimetrodons and everything. You know, just make sure you pack plenty of air conditioners. I'm not sure exactly. I think like you need like 19 is the max to hatch some eggs. There's a few eggs that I think are 19. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a breeder personally. I do mostly, whenever I've played, I've always been the guy who builds for my tribe and then usually goes out and finds high-level tames. So I've never really been a breeder. So I think the max air conditioners you would need is 19, but Krabby, you obviously probably have a better answer for that if you want to correct me. Go ahead and throw some element in here. Is it showing? High generator, okay. All right, so we have a generator. Now, obviously, if you're not at tech, like if you're not this far, you would just use electrical. We need to bump that range up, actually, to reach everything. All right, so now it reaches everything. So you can see everything underneath. In this, you could just... I mean, this area is basically just to keep it symmetrical, but if you want to like throw some storage or something down here, you obviously could, or more air conditioners, whatever you want to do. Or like we said, if you want to turn this into like a fall floor or a drop floor where you can kill stuff, you could do that also. But yeah, if you're not at tech yet, obviously, if this is kind of an earlier build for you, then just, you would use just a normal electric generator here and then just run your cables and just kind of fill this bottom floor area up with cables so that everything's getting power. So Krabby said 20 for Drake eggs. Okay. So yeah, I've never raised a Drake from an egg, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, 20 for Drake eggs. Thank you for correcting that. So yeah, I mean, there's plenty of space, obviously. And air conditioners, you can place them pretty tight. So just fill this area with air conditioners, really, and Dimetrodons and whatnot, just to give your eggs above a good little hatching temperature. One other thing I thought of that we could do, this is something that I learned from, is it Gingy? Is that how you say it, Monkey? It's Gingy, right? He did this, sorry, that was loud. He did this in our Winterfest event. So this was something that I thought would be cool that we could do also. What am I I'm trying to think what they're called? Catwalks. So something else you could potentially do if you wanted to is just line. Oh, you know what? We might not be able to do it, actually. Yeah, because of the angle that we have those ceilings, we're not going to be able to do it. Well, you could do it right here if you wanted to, but I was thinking about putting like catwalks across the top. I guess you could use ceilings. You could just put like ceilings going across the top here. But that kind of takes away from the top of our greenhouse wall or our greenhouse ceiling, so I'm not going to do that. But you could like kind of line this with the top with air conditioners if you didn't want to have a subfloor. So let's kind of go outside. I think that covers everything on the inside. We have our hatching area. We have our murder room. And then we have our kind of like laboratory room over here. Let's see. We could like potentially block these off with railings because you still should be, yeah, you can still reach them. And then this side, I guess you wouldn't really want to block this side off because I guess you could block one of them off and then just get in there. Just to kind of give it the feeling of having like a railing in front of it that you have to like, like it's like it is in a laboratory or something. 22 will hatch everything. Yeah, well, there's plenty of space for fitting 22 air conditioners, I would say. But I think that's it. I think that pretty much does it. I mean, it's a pretty easy build. It's not too complex. I think we got a good amount of detail in. It looks... I'm happy with how it looks. I'm happy with it kind of having more of an industrial appearance. What do you guys think? It would make a great base, Amy said. Yeah, so I was kind of thinking something like that too. Just kind of like coming on the inside and having like this ceiling in here. This would almost make like a good, like if you're playing, if I ever do a playthrough, this is like something I might incorporate into it being just a base instead of just a hatchery. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the chat. I think this is basically it. I mean, if you guys think there's anything we could add to make it look better, let me know, and we'll keep building. But I think for the most part, I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah, the HVAC system, Monkey, that Genji did above his, like, in his shop that he had, like, going around the ceiling. I would love to incorporate that into something. I love the look of it. I would love to get it into one of our builds eventually. Just give a little back and forth, little jog here. Thank you, Jelly. I'm glad you like it. I mean, this really could be used for multiple things. Obviously, we intended it for a hatchery. I mean, like Amy said, you could turn it into just a simple base. I mean, you could use this as a dino pen if you really wanted to. Like, this could be for whatever dinosaur you want. This could be an area where you bring your dinosaurs in. We could do. I mean, we could probably turn this into like a community center. I'm working on a community center build. But this could very well be like a small community center where you have like a trade center and whatnot all inside of it. Yeah, I mean, it could be used for a lot of different things. Thank you, Krabby. Alright, so, sorry, I had a notification. So yeah, I think that's going to do it. I think we'll close out the stream here. Let's go. So I think that is going to do it for the build. Had a lot of fun building it with you guys, getting to kind of work through it with you guys, and have your input on it. Thank you guys all who showed up and watched the stream for supporting it, for being here, you know, hanging out with me while we built this. I am going to do a video of it. Like I said, I'm going to make a step-by-step how-to build video of this. So yeah, it'll be hopefully, you know, not too long before we get that out. So just keep an eye out for that. If you jumped in here, you've never seen the channel before, if you're watching this after the stream and this is something you want to end up building after you watch it, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can, you know, catch that build video when it comes out. Yeah, thank you guys again so much for being here today, checking it out. I had a lot of fun, like I said already. And I think I might do. I have another build that I'm kind of ready to start building and making a video out of. So I might do another stream tomorrow, just depending on time, if I have the time to do it and everything. So obviously I'll be posting about that on my channel and whatnot and on my social media. But yeah, we might do another stream tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, I have links to my social media, my Discord, and everything down in the description. If you haven't joined those already, go join those, and come chat with us, hang out and stuff in there. And that is going to do it for the build, guys. That's going to do it for this stream. Again, thank you guys all for joining. Krabby, see you later. You were Monkey. Thank you for sticking around for, I think, the whole thing, all of you guys. Jelly, thank you for being here for the entire thing. It's been awesome talking to you guys throughout it. And yeah, Monkey, I look forward to seeing what you do with that murder room. So that should be pretty cool. But yeah, guys, I'm going to end it here. So once again, just, you know, thank you for coming out, and I will see you guys.